Hi everybody, this is Raz, and join me for our first session of Pokétalk.
Yeah, I'm Yusaikthewolf here.
Yeah, Yusaikthewolf. Right now, the professor and the professor's assistant is going to be doing some Pokétalk for you. Now, if you're looking for great ideas outside of the norm, you come to the right place. If you're looking for standard-based crap, yeah, go to Smogon, Bulbapedia, go to all these competitive... Yeah, go find your competitive types. We're here to give you just basic run-of-the-mill stuff, beginner tactics, and some fun stuff if you're looking for some fun ideas. Alright? So today on the Professor's Talk, Pokétalk, we're going to be doing always in the sets of 3. So today's session, we're going to start with Pythagoras, alright? Now, Yusaike, on your first thought, what do you think of Pythagoras starting out?
Well, starting out with Pythagoras, I think that it's not a beginner ghost type, definitely not. And it is a little difficult to work around, but it does have some good points.
Alright, not bad. The professor's going to have to step in for a minute. Pythagoras is one of the Pokemon that, if you're looking for a solid defensive ghost type and don't mind playing the stall game, this one might be up your alley. Alright? Let's go with the stats first so some of you might understand, okay? With a beneficial nature, you want to look for a defensive Pythagoras, alright? A defensive nature Pythagoras that doesn't take from the special attack. Because if you max out special attack and defense and then slightly invest in some HP or something like that, you can respectively hold your own if you have some leftovers, or if you decide to go with some other decent tricks to get some HP back, alright? So, let's talk a little bit about moves, okay? Notable you can learn for Black, White, and the sequels. Before it turns into a Pythagoras, when it's a Yamask, you can learn Hex and Will-O-Wisp. Now, why do I mention those two attacks over anything else right now before we get further down the level? Well, Hex is a very nasty move that starts out with 50. It starts out doing 50 damage, but it goes up tremendously when hit with a status effect. That means if you're frozen, poisoned, paralyzed, and burnt, which Will-O-Wisp does, it burns them, you are able to freaking do insane amount of damage as long as they're not resistant to ghost types. So some that are super effective, like you psychic types out there, and other ghost types, your ass is roasted. You're going to get roasted, toasted, and burnt to a motherfucking crisp with the passion. And it's a good idea to really think about Will-O-Wisp and Hex starting out if you're looking for a more offensive brand. But if you're looking to fuck people over, guess what? We got some moves for you too, just before it turns into a Pythagoras. We got Power Splitting and Guard Splitting, and thanks to the tutor, you can now Pain Split. That's right. Pythagoras Split is going to start becoming popular soon. So while it's still casual, think about it. You Power Split, that means you can, let's see, if you Power Split, you cut the HP and S and special attack and regular attack and special attack in half and average it out. Guard Split does the same thing, only for defense. Your HP now averages out. What more can I say? High bind a sub and split the whole time. Or just Guard Split and do a little bit of Toxic Stolen. This Pokemon can do some nasty damage. But if you're still looking for an offensive type, you can go Burn Hex, or you can go Shadow Bond, which is Shadow Ball and Destiny Bond. Now, mind you, you can learn Shadow Ball early, but Destiny Bond is going to take you a little bit of time. It's the last move you can learn on its leveling pool. Again, now with TMs, you got Toxic, as I said. You can Toxic Split a whole lot. You can technically get offensive if you decide to get bold and use Energy Ball. It's a good move, and it can also go for Spec D drops. It can learn Psychic. That also helps when you do Spec D drops, and it also gets rid of those pesky fighting types that bug you so damn much. I ain't gonna lie. What else? There's Dark Pulse you can learn. Iron Defense if you want to add some more defense. Pain Splitting, of course. Knockoff if you want to take somebody's item across. Oh, I got a life orb. Take that shit off there. You ain't worth it. Mind you, it's a weak attack, but get that shit out of there. You don't want it. Oh, I forgot. Well, wait, does it learn trick? Indeed it does. Give yourself a toxic orb. Let it learn trick. Oh, you got leftovers? Oh, I'll take that. I'll take that. Yeah, you're poisoned now. Have fun with that. Freaking Black and White 2 freaking gave Pythagoras some shenanigans. Like some strict shenanigans. What do you think, Yusaike?
I think that sounds pretty good. As long as you know what you're doing.
Yes. As Yusaike said before, it is not one of the Pokemon you want to just get up and go. It's not a user-friendly Pokemon, indeed. It does take work, and it is going to take a little bit of power leveling to really get up there. But if you're good to go, it's good to go. So, out of 10 stars, on the beginner's rate, out of 10 stars, where do you put it at?
I'd say I give it 6.8.
6 stars. Oh, why the 6 stars?
Well, because it seems like a 6 to me. I don't know. It's pretty good, but it does have some bad points, and it does require a lot of effort to work with.
Alright, so Yusaike is giving it 6 stars. I'm going to actually give it the bronze star. I'm giving it 1 extra star in my opinion. Now, why am I giving it a 7? Despite some of its weaknesses, with the exception of having the dark type weakness being a pure ghost, it can really much cover its own ass, to be brutally honest. It can cover its own ass, it can do a whole lot of shenanigans. It's good for mid-meta game. Now, if you're looking to lead with it, it can really do some shenanigans too. But don't expect it to do late game heroics unless you're really, really good with it. So, our first Pokemon of the 3 down. Our second Pokemon we are fit to hit today is Moltres. That's right, our favorite legendary bird. First thoughts on Moltres. Talk to me.
Well, I think that Moltres is definitely a good one, especially even if you're a beginner. It's pretty easy to work with, and it's also very wonderful if you're going into an attack and you're up against rock types.
You said rock types, you said, huh?
I think that's what it was.
And
I know I've dealt some damage to a rock type with Moltres.
You must have Solar Beam on it. Anyhow, for me, this is one of the ones where, yeah, though it's user-friendly, it has pressure. Some of the things about it irk me, but we'll get to that as we go down the line. Now, let's go to stats. Let's start talking about stats. If you're looking for a Moltres, yeah, if you're looking to freaking do some damage, yeah, it's good. But don't expect it to really be like a savior on the defensive end. Compared to some of these other defensive powerhouses, it's more of a one that you want to attack with, honestly. You want to get down and attack, you want to get down and dirty. This is one of those Pokemon that you have to really look into. You gotta look into it, and that's how you really get down with it. Its best stat is its special attack, but its regular attack and speed is nothing to sneeze at either. It can outspeed pretty much half the cast if given the chance. Speed ties, no problem. It can beat its speed tie. But we're gonna start going into moves here. Yeah. Usually you catch this damn thing usually in the 40s, 50ish. Some of the moves that is worth noting on level for Black and White, if you get one at Black and White, or if you manage to hack, which I don't condone. Flamethrower is always a good move. Heat Wave is a great move if you're playing for teams. Air Slash is very, very fun. Roost is good so you get your health back, if you're not running lefties. Solar Beam is great because if you're using Sunny Beam, you got Sunny Day and Solar Beam. But with freaking Ninetales and Drought Tails running about, Why get Sunny Day? Just bring out Drought Tails as the lead, have Eternal Sun, and then Solar Beam all you motherfuckers out there. It covers every type just about. Water types, Sunny Beam. Rock types, Sunny Beam. Electric types, well...
You gave it a shot.
Yeah, good luck on electric types, actually.
Electric types seem to fuck everything up except for earth types and whatnot.
Well, yeah, electric types for some odd reason, not so great. But if you're looking for a ground type move, yeah, if you consider Mud Slap an option, which I don't, yeah, fuck what you heard. But you can get away with freaking throwing down with some U-turn if you see if you can outspeed an electric type. Though most electric types tend to freaking outspeed everything else. You can always go for the substitute route. But on TM side of the house, yeah, you don't want to use Rain Dance, not with a fire type, and not unless you have something that's going to use Thunder. But then again, why would you use it? If you want some extra power, Aerial Ace and Fire Blast is not a bad choice. You need extra speed, you can go with the Flame Charge, but why would you do that? That's crazy. That's crazy talk. If you don't mind U-turning every chance you get, you might want to look into Overheat. Freaking get one good shot in and get the hell out of there and do it again. As long as Stealth Rock's not in play, you can do that. You can Sky Drop somebody. Somebody won't be expecting that. You can always hide behind the sub. Great stuff. If you can hide behind the sub, it's great stuff. Again, you got Heat Wave. You got Roost. You got Tailwind, which oftentimes help out a lot. And if you're looking to bring something from Gens 3 and 4, I honestly think that Steel Wings is not a bad move. But outside of that, there's really nothing else worth noting. Any other comments coming from you? Yusaike?
Not really.
Alright. Out of 10 stars, where are you putting Moltres?
I'm gonna put Moltres at... Having trouble deciding between 7 and 8 here.
Well, you can always give it a 7.5.
I think that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay, comments on why you give it a 7.5.
I've had good luck with this Pokemon in the past, and I know that if you work well with it, that others can have good luck with it as well. Not to mention that when when you really need some balance to a team or whatever, a fire type like Moltres will really help.
Don't get so nervous. Don't worry.
No, just coming up with words is, I think, is difficult.
Fumble. That's I can understand. As for me, oh wow, I'm gonna give it a solid 8. I'll give it the extra half point boost for this, extra half star. Honestly, it can cover a rock type very easily. It's just that the electric type is just gonna freaking fuck. Its whole world gets fucked over. Freaking with Solar Beam, it's a very good option to stop 2 or 3s. Stop 2 of the 3 weaknesses. It's just the electric type it doesn't sit well with me. And with a lot of people using electric types or having electric-based moves, Rotom is always running wild. Rotom Wash and Rotom Heat. That's a scary thought right there. That Rotom can take down a Moltres if given the chance. Also, we did forget, we did it with Pythagoras. What do you think? Non-shiny or shiny?
Moltres, I think non-shiny, because the shiny one, pink and red, they're such awful clashing colors, no offense. They make your eyes hurt.
Well, I always consider pink the color of the devil, but in this case, it looks good on Moltres. Makes it look like a freaking devilish bird. So now, done with 2 of 3. We got 1 more to go. All right, we like this. We enjoy this. So our last Pokemon of the day, as soon as it loads up, what the fuck? There it is. The last Pokemon of the day, or at least for this session is Plusle, that's right. Your favorite positive Pokemon.
Plus,
So, your first thoughts on it?
well, aside from it being utterly adorable, I haven't really had much experience with Plusle, so I'm not sure what its moves are. Would you care to tell us more about it, Professor?
Not a problem, my dear assistant. This is one of these Pokemon that is...
Hey, screw you, I'm in training.
Of course. It's one of those ones where you either love it or you hate it. So, let's talk about Plusle, okay? Let's go with the stats first off. Yeah, Plusle's defense, well, regular defense anyways, it's nothing to write home about. To be honest, yeah, let a physical abuser come through here. Plusle gets his or her shit rocked, depending on what gender you like. Though it is one of the faster ones, and with a respectable special attack, it could be a special sweeper if given the chance. Think carefully on that. So, given what you got there, respectably, with a normal speed, it's 289. If you give it a beneficial speed, it can go up to 317. And if you don't fuck with a special attack, it can go to 269. So it can wreck somebody's world if given the chance. So let's talk on moves. And mind you, there's a lot of moves that this damn thing can do. Let's start. First off the bat, you're thinking, oh, it only learns Growl. Wait a minute. It learns Thunder Wave at level 3. So if you're catching one in the wild, it's almost guaranteed that you're going to find a way to get Thunder Wave in the motherfucker. It also has priority with Quick Attack relatively early. Now, it doesn't get any decent moves up until you get to either Copycat, if you're the type who wants to run shenanigans, or Electro Ball. That's right. Some of you have been misconstrued about Electro Ball. Let's take a minute to talk about Thunderballing. Alright? Wave balling, as I like to call it. Wave Ball. You Thunder Wave something that gets paralyzed. As long as you are faster than it, its base power is 150. Now, think about this. You're a Braviary going against that. You're Thunder Wave and you didn't kill off this Plusle. Now, if this Plusle has a Life Orb, or a Magnet, or even an Electric Gem, you just fucked yourself in the ass with a porcupine. Thanks a lot, dude. Thanks for playing, douchebag. Go, come again some other time. So, as I don't know why it has two chances to learn Fake Tears, but who cares? I don't care. Now, if you don't like Electro Ball, you want something a little bit more permanent, you can always try your chances with Thunder at 120 base, but again, it's 70% accuracy. You miss, you fucked. And then you got the Nasty Plot at level 56. Now, Nasty Plot can really come in handy. Really come in handy if using this carefully. And then there's the Entertainment, which it dances and compels the target to mimic it. So making the target ability the same as... This can be good for all those motherfuckers with sheer force. Oh, I got a sheer forcer right here. I don't mind not being able to poison something as long as I can use poison jab. No. Let's do a little bit of entertainment. Your ability, my ability is your ability. No sheer force. You can poison, but you have less damage. Come again. Thank you very much. And let's continue on, shall we? Its ability right now is plus. There's no Dream World ability on it. It's just straight plus. Continuing on. For TMs, you can Toxic Stall. It has the possibilities. It has a better move in Thunderbolt, but is it worth having a move that is just constant? Or are you taking the risk with Electro Ball, with Wave Balling? Who knows? You can always go with the Echoed Voice, which in a triple battle might be very good. There's the Volt Switch, which, yeah, it's its version of U-Turn. I think it learns U-Turn. Oh, I'm worried about freaking ground types. Oh, fear not. Oh, fear not, young one. It learns Grass Knot. So its only weakness, yeah, its only weakness it does have a coverage for. And apparently, I don't know why, but it can't learn Attract. That's sad. Maybe because you can learn Attract as a different move or something. Or maybe not. Holy shit. It can't learn Attract? That is weird. Let's continue on though. Then, of course, as egg moves, you can always give it wish. Yes, wishing discharge is great stuff because you can wish, you can U-turn, or in this case, volt switch and get the hell up out of there. Great stuff. You can sing and put it to sleep, but who cares about singing? Who cares about a sweet kiss? Singing and sweet kiss are just not worth it, in my opinion. Now, if you're looking for tutored attacks, oh yes, tutored attacks, there's some plenty. There's Iron Tail, which is a good move. There's Last Resort, but then who would use Last Resort if you gotta use every other move at least once? It has used all other moves it knows in battle. You got Magnet Rise, which if you got Grass Knot, why would you need to use Magnet Rise? Single move's a good one against grass types because it's super effective and it confuses. A 10% chance for a confusion. Thunder Punch, it's a regular attack stats. It's physical attack stats not worth going for the Thunder Punching. Low Upper is a okay touch. Now, if you take it from 3rd and 4th gen, Shockwave's a very good move because it doesn't miss, but it's on the weak side. There is, of course, the Seismic Toss, which I don't know. It seems too safe in my opinion. There's the Dynamic Punch, which is a badass move. It will auto confuse, but the problem is it's a 50% chance, so it's a 50-50 chance. Unless you're fighting something with no guard, Dynamic Punch don't work for shit. So, any other comments that you would like to say, my young assistant?
No, but I'm glad I learned so much about Bristle today.
Thank you. Always a pleasure to help. Now, shiny or not shiny?
Shiny on this one.
I agree. That deeper color of yellow makes it look like a Pikachu in disguise. So, 1 through 10. Give me your rating.
My rating on Bristle would have to be a solid 8.
A solid 8. Tell me why.
Yeah, because it seems to have a lot of wonderful moves that it can learn, as well as the stats and power to back it up.
As much as I hate to disagree with her, I'm giving Plusle actually a 7 here. It's a middle-of-the-road Pokemon, very good for you beginners starting out for an electric type, but again, it's not. A lot of Pokemon are physical beat sticks. Let a physical beat stick come this way. Plusle really doesn't have the way it's relatively frail to physical types. Like I said, let something physical like, oh, I don't know, an Infernape maybe, or Emboar, hell, Samurott come through, yeah. It's all over for this damn thing.
I think the only reason I gave it an 8 is because it's just so darn cute.
Alright, well, I guess cute. Maybe the cute factor does appeal to a female charm. Me, it's cute. It has potential. I'm just not seeing it going past a 7 for me. I might be being a little too nice. So, that's it for our first session of Pokétalk. I am the Professor Raz.
Assistant Yusaikthewolf.
And join us again for another filled adventure of Pokemon Indulgent for you beginners out there. Same time, same place. Peace!